I mean, I kind of expected this. You know, I expected that as soon as I would start the stream that some guy would come and crash me. It was expected. It was absolutely expected that some guy would just immediately come in and just start crashing me instantly. I'd have to assume it's a bot because I mean, who would really, you know, it just doesn't make any sense. Also, just like the way they're like clicking and everything, it doesn't really make any sense for a regular player. Like, why aren't they just standing in one spot? Why are they running around like that? It just doesn't make any sense. Honestly, it just really does not. Why does it say the stream is upcoming? Why does it say that? I don't know. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm just posting the stream link around. That's you know, that's definitely a bot. Like nobody's gonna be wasting their XP rates. Like, what the hell? Wait, what? Nah, dude, come on. That's genuinely a bot. Like, look, that's so weird. It's kind of like it's programmed to just go to like any kind of like random ore if it runs out or something, and it just so happened to be at this like at these three here. Whoops, my bad. I already got another full inventory. You know what's weird? I don't see it depositing the ore either, and I don't see it on the ground. That's pretty odd. I've been watching this thing, right? I was making sure I had all the equipment I needed to power my iron and whatnot. What? Oh. What? Look at that. What is it doing? What is it? What is this bot doing? Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna definitely gonna report that as a that there's no other explanation. Look at that. There's no other explanation. What is it doing, dude? What is it actually doing? And where is it putting the iron? Dude, like, did it go over to the deposit box? I think it just did. I think I just wasn't paying attention. It's gonna come back over to me now. Watch this. I bet you. I bet you it's gonna come back over to me now. Oh, so I'm gonna put music on. Don't worry. I'm gonna go put some music on. Let's put some Daggerfall music on, right? Oh, that's loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna turn it down some more. Why did it get louder, by the way? Like, why? I don't understand why it got louder, but kind of weird. Windows 10 notification noise, my bad. Oh, there it goes again. There it goes again. What, are you mad? You mad now? You go ahead, keep mining that ore that's not there. Go ahead, keep doing it. I should probably just be dropping the iron, to be honest, you know? I like how I click on people's like names that are gonna get like demonetized or something. Not that I'm monetizing this stream. I mean, I might turn on monetization. It's so strange that it's like just sitting at a chest now. I don't get it. You know what? I'm just gonna drop this stuff, I think. Oh look, it's mining coal rocks now. It's programmed just to do whatever the hell so it doesn't get caught, I guess. I guess that's what it's doing. And it just stopped mining the coal rock. Like, is that how bots are getting away with, like, you know, there was like actually like max players with an Infernal Cape on botting worlds? Is that how they get away with it? They just design their bot to do like really random like stuff like this. By the way, I was watching a Sir Pugger video where some guy had a, like, he was live streaming on Twitch, him streaming that he was running a bot at the mining guild. And for some reason he was just streaming that as if it was a completely normal thing to do. Like that was the weird that's like the weirdest thing of all time. It's like, what is the point of pointing a camera? Did that bot? Oh no, the bot. Did it run past me? No, that's a different guy. The bot like hopped worlds now. That is so weird. Your mining gloves will not save the next iron rocks. I have no idea what that means. I just got these things. I just got these things today. On the last stream we did. Yeah, I got into like too many heated discussions. That's why I deleted the last stream. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything bad, but you know. Nice. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I feel like it's better to just go mine the amethyst. Here, you know what? Give me a second. But this like bot kept crashing me and running around doing random stuff. Like, it started mining coal out of nowhere and walking back and forth in the bank. It was just so odd. What was I gonna say? What is can I put like winter mode on? Would it look different underground if I put like winter mode on? Because that's like the coziest thing of all time, being in like Edgeville with just like snow all over the place. I'm gonna be driving, so I may not chat much. All right, yeah, don't get into an accident. Watching me you know, mine iron, power mine iron. 2008 HD tan. What is that? I'm gonna turn this on. Hopefully this doesn't crash the game or something. Oh wow. That's kind of neat. I mean, the player model doesn't fit with the 2008 aesthetic, but I mean, it's neat. It looks pretty cool. You done? I mean, that says sky though. Winter. Oh, there you go. Winter's already on. And like this, it says that this is just the sky, but it's obviously like changing the ground and whatnot. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know. I'll just turn it off for now. Getting some more viewers in here since it's getting later. Getting later. I don't know. I don't know how to talk. I just woke up. I fell asleep after the last stream. Getting later in the day. There you go. That's I know how to speak properly. Okay, this is what I'm going to test out, right? This is what I'm going to be testing out. I'm going to reset my XP rates here. Let me just... I think I'm losing it. All right, let me reset this. Let's see what kind of XP we're going to get, right? Let's see what kind of XP we're going to get. You know, should I not be wearing mining gloves for this? Because what they do is they just add like an extra ore without giving the XP, right? So would it be bad to wear mining gloves? Like I don't know. Because I'm not gonna bank this stuff. I'm not sure. Let me drop this all now. I'm gonna look up exactly what mining gloves do. This is the first time I had mining gloves, I think. Not right now. I want to test out the XP rates. So. Oops, my bad. I don't think the XP per hour would be accurate. Like, I'd probably have to wait a little bit longer. Getting a lot of, unids here. It's what you used to call, those unidentified herbs back in the day when that was a thing. Man, that was annoying, though. That was an annoying feature. Like how like all the herb seeds and all the herbs just look the same. Mining gloves. Mining gloves. Ooh, I got a notification. I wonder what that is. No, I'm getting distracted. I know. Ooh, look, medium clue scroll. No. Wait a sec. Why does it not say anything about what they do? Okay, there it is. What? Oh no, it is actually good. I mean, kind of. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It sometimes makes it so that the rock just doesn't deplete. What is stuck under my mouse? What's... Come on, my true XP rates are going down here. Come on, gotta hurry up. That should be around 60k XP an hour, and amethyst is like... It's 24k XP an hour. That's big enough a difference. I guess I'll stay here. And, you know, I'm getting the unidentified minerals here, so it's fine just to stay here. I'm gonna check this YouTube notification, though. I was gonna go get some more stardust as well. I might go to a few stars. It would let me AFK a little bit more as well. I love doing everything AFK. Like, I know this is 60k an hour, but yeah, I'm not gonna stay at the stars for too long. But yeah, it says we're at 61k now because I keep getting distracted clicking on random stuff. Let me check this again. Oh wow, those charges are actually going down really fast on iron. I just realized that. So now we will need to get stardust then if I'm going to keep power mining this. 10 minerals already, though. 10 minerals already. That is pretty damn good. Alright, I'm gonna open up... I know that there's a site you can go to check this out. Where stars are located. Okay, it says that there's a tier 4 at a... Ooh, no, there's a tier 9 at the Hesidious Mine. You know what, let's go over there. Let's head over. Yeah, I was gonna change this soon, so... As usual. Kept that the same for like a month now, though. Let me think. Hesidious Mine, that's near the beach. That would be near the beach, I think. I don't think I have any, like, just... No, I don't have any Stardust in the bank. It's all in my ring. Like, I'm assuming when it says mine, it just means this. Like, I'm assuming it just means it, because I don't think there's any other mine around here. I don't even know if I can mine a tier 9, honestly. I don't know if I can mine that. I'll have to wait till it goes down a layer or something. I'm not sure if a Varrock body will even work on it. Like, I'll get extra Stardust. I don't think that's how... I don't think it works like that. It was on World, So on World, Wait, where did it just go, dude? 344. There it is. I'll get that M Champion scroll someday. There it is. Okay, I can mine that. I think I can mine any of them, you know, at 92. I don't know. Also, nobody's wearing the Varrock body, so I'll just make sure to bring my, you know, Prospector body next time. Now we can just AFK now. It's nice and peaceful. Nice and peaceful. Just gonna leave this site open. Ooh. Ooh. Not a single person using a crystal pick. It looks like it's not worth it getting that. I mean, I'm already at 92 mining. You know, I'm halfway to 99, so I don't really guess I don't really need that, even though I wanted it really badly. Watch this. There's a champion scroll, right? There's a champion scroll right inside. It just teleported. It actually just teleported. Like, it knew that I was running towards it. Like, what the hell, man? Oh no, there is someone with a crystal pick. There's 2 people now. They just showed up out of nowhere. That's crazy. What hat is that? It's like a boater with 2008 HD graphics on it. Like, what? What is that? Come here, imp. I like that one post that I showed earlier, that I've shown earlier, where it was just that one guy saying, like, mining amethyst is complicated and he doesn't know, like, he's implying everybody doesn't know, like, just like how to. He said he doesn't know how to mine amethyst, and he said everybody else doesn't know either. I said you just have to guess. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? What do you mean you don't know which amethyst ore to mine next after it depletes? Like, what does it even mean? Like, can you see the other ores properly? Can you, like, not see the amethyst on the walls, like, or something? Or, is your game bugged? Like, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, but... It's like the audio just got quieter, so... I don't know. I'm gonna turn up the music, though. I like how it just starts, like, getting louder just all of a sudden. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. That makes so much sense. It's actually unbelievable. Cozy train. It's really cozy. This theme in Daggerfall reminds me of that it's that one was Snowbell City in like Pokemon X and Y. The coziest thing of all time. I remember saving up to buy the expensive clothing in that clothing store in that town. It seems like X and Y is new, but that came out in 2014, which was it's like 12 years ago now. That's crazy. That's some crazy stuff. And when me and my friend got Ruby and Sapphire on release, that was again, it doesn't feel that long, but that was when that come out. That was like 2002 or 2003 or something. That's insane. That is insane. There's a lot of people here, by the way, mining these. I stopped playing the Pokemon games after, you know, when Sun and Moon came out. I didn't bother getting those ones. Because I absolutely despise OSRS. Like, I couldn't, you know, just the way they just give you, like, every legendary in that game is kind of ridiculous, I think. I think they even gave you mythics as well, which are supposed to be event only and stuff. It kind of just... It kind of doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, them giving you Celebi and stuff through events in, like, Gen 3 makes sense, because, you know, you couldn't transfer Pokemon then. From the Game Boy Color to, you know, Game Boy Advance, but... I mean, Celebi was obscure anyway, because you could only get that through the, if you had a certain Japanese, like, phone service, and you also needed to, like, pay to, like, get trading. Or it's some kind of, I forgot what it's called. It's some kind of service you needed. You, like, paid monthly for it or something. At some point, they were just there was supposedly there's like those review websites where an employee can leave a review on a company they worked at, and I'm gonna say this is like supposedly an employee that worked at the company, but he said that supposedly Game Freak said the employees there are saying like they'll buy it anyway, so like why should we bother working on the games really. So like and they're right, people are going to buy that anyway. It's like how people I don't want to talk about open world games again, but you can release the same game over and over again, just replace the main character. Like you have Breath of the Wild, Sonic Frontiers, and Elden Ring. Any kind of company can release the same game just over and over again now, and people are just going to buy it anyway. But that shouldn't discourage indie developers from creating unique games. It doesn't discourage me. I just know that a smaller population is going to enjoy my game, and that's fine. Even if I just have like 10 people playing it, that's all right by me. If one person's enjoying it, fine. High score for only computer users. I like how oh, did you just get off like mobile or something? It's funny how that just started appearing there. That thing, the number 1 in the chat. That's funny. Like I'm absolutely, the only reason why the games industry didn't have another crash is because it's just, even though our economy is just so bad, just absolutely miserable, it's like, I don't know, people just buy every new game that comes out, regardless of reviews, regardless of how well it's made. It's, I don't know, like people are just gonna keep buying games, and they're never gonna stop now. It's like how I mentioned this in the last stream a few hours ago, but it's like how people used to sit on the couch and just watch your television programming into their heads, and they didn't care what was on the screen as long as something's moving. It's they're gonna watch it anyway, and just with video games they're just gonna play it anyway regardless of how good the game actually is. See, like that's also another problem, is people saying, oh yeah, the subscription service to like play on like you said, Xbox, it's only $20. They're gonna say it's only $20. It's like, you shouldn't pay for that at all. You realize like the backlash that would happen if like Valve tried to introduce something like that to Steam? Like, it'd be crazy. It's like you could have like a gold username. You remember that gold username stuff that happened a few times? That was hilarious. When you have a I think that music's getting louder actually. I think it's actually getting louder. So you have Nintendo and Game Freak. So what you have here is you pay for the game, which is probably like the Switch 2 Pokemon game that's coming out, like Legends AZ, is gonna be like probably $80 or something. I don't know. That's just allegedly. I think it's gonna be $80. And then you have Pokemon Bank. You have to pay for, which is like either $5 or $10 a month. It might have even been cheaper. I don't know. And then you have the online subscription for the Switch you need to use all the features. So you're paying for 3 things right there, and then they're going to release DLC for it probably. So you have added up in total, you're probably paying like, let's say, $150 for the game plus all the DLC, probably more, probably like $170. And then you're also paying like what, $27 or probably more a month just to keep that going. You should not be paying $1,000 a year for a video game. You know, it's gonna keep adding up. They're gonna keep increasing the price because they know people are gonna buy it. Like, video games are just so soulless now. Like, they released an add-on, a mobile add-on for the next the Zelda ports to the Switch 2, where it's gonna show you every secret in the game and act like a GPS and hold your hand all the way through the entire game. It's like, that's dystopian. That's honestly dystopian. Soon you're gonna be fed through a tube, laying down back on a it looks like a doctor's chair. You're gonna be sitting back, your head's gonna be laying back, you're gonna be fed through a tube, and it's gonna be playing the game for you all the way through. You're just gonna be looking at the screen move. Everything's gonna be injected into you. Just yeah, I love that. I miss my gold username. I do as well. I miss having that. Like, the first time it was legit, it was just for like the Lunar New Year's that I still had that thing on my profile. Sadly, you can't use the gold name anymore. And then there was like some exploit someone found. It was this one guy I knew, and he's like, look at this script, download this real quick. And I'm like, okay, I'll try to run it. I'm like, oh wow, that just gave me a gold username. Like, going around and trolling people, saying like, you know, you need like a Steam gold subscription to view this message. Inevitably they'll lose customers. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, if you have people that are willing to just sit there and just stare at like, as long as something's moving on the screen, they're gonna keep playing and watching and buying it. I mean, I don't know. It's so dystopian, but I don't know. I mean, after Mario Kart World, where it's just like, how many open world games can people take before they get fatigue? Because they're crossing a bridge for 25 minutes that has nothing on it is like, there's nothing happening. Your car is... And Wolfie sent me a video of someone playing that, right? And it was a guy playing as Mario in, you know, a sunshine outfit that you can unlock in Mario Sunshine. I think that's after certain star counts or something. Shine sprite counts, I should say. And he's just running in circles around water. Like, the guy that's playing, he has like a few-hour video of him checking out the open world, and he's going around in circles in the water, doing nothing. These are the customers that every AAA game company wants. You know, meanwhile, indie developers, they want a customer that's actually participating and taking in their world that they created. Yeah, no, he's like genuinely drifting in circles for hours. Like, it is the most dystopian thing ever. And I'm not insulting anyone, obviously. I'm not implying anything. I'm not insulting anything. I'm just saying it's, you know, it's just crazy that the quality of games now. I need to, let me see, brothers. Yeah, no, that's it. Like, we talked about this in the last stream. It is absolutely trend following. Like I said, every new game that comes out, they're gonna say that's the new best game. They're like, oh, what's your favorite Zelda game? Oh, it's Tears of the Kingdom. It's Tears of the... They're gonna keep saying every new game that comes out is their new favorite. They're gonna say every new game is the best. They're gonna completely ignore the previous one. Because they're just bandwagon hopping. It's you know, it's, I don't know. Like, when Bloodborne came out, everybody's like, ooh, game of the decade. This is nothing's ever gonna beat this. And then they release Elden Ring, right? And everybody's like, oh, this Elden Ring game, oh, it's the best. Just wait until the next game that comes out that From Software makes. They're gonna be like, oh, this is the new best one. They're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna keep buying every new game, and they're gonna keep saying that it's better than all the rest of them. I do agree. I agree. I haven't played any of the Armored Core games. I watched you play them though on your streams. Honestly, my favorite Zelda, even though it's randomizer, caused me so much pain. My favorite Zelda game is kind of a hard choice. Like, the thing is, in concept, I think I love Majora's Mask the most. Like, just the entire concept of it, it's so weird, it's so odd. It's kind of like how Dark Souls 2 was to Dark Souls 1. It's just bizarre. But, like, gameplay-wise and story-wise, it would have to be Wind Waker, honestly. I really love Twilight Princess, but I think Wind Waker takes the cake for me. It just... The later half of the game, where it's, like, unfinished, and you're just Triforce hunting, you know, buying the Triforce charts, that's pretty bad. The HD version didn't make it any better either. Like, that's why I said I like Majora's Mask in concept, because the actual gameplay of it, I really, I don't like the gameplay too much. I don't like the gameplay too much in Majora's Mask. The first time I played that was, I don't remember what year it was. I think it was like 2007 or 2006. I had no idea what I was doing. And it's not the game's fault, I was just being pretty dumb, but... Like, the things with the owl statues, like, I feel like there's certain things that are unnecessary with it. Like, having to reset, like, over and over again. Like, it's a cool concept, right? And by the way, there's, like, unused concepts for a 7-day cycle. It's like, no, dude. No. Like, they did the right thing with making it a 3-day cycle. If they added an entire week that you had to... No. No. They should have the randomizer up for Majora's Mask already, I think. I think there might be one. I mean, it's probably, like, still early in development, like, kind of broken, probably. But, it's probably there. It's probably there. But I got filtered super hard by the one bottle minigame that you had to do to fly through the rings and stuff. And it's not Superman 64 kind of stuff, but it was still pretty bad. You had to beat the beaver. Yeah, I remember you saying it was easy for you, but for me, like, I don't know what was up with it. You played Superman 64? Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't. That's funny. That's actually funny. What kind of XP per hour are we getting here? 37k? That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, like any kind of, you know, video, any kind of movie or... Yeah, I find those games, like, interesting, development-wise, because it's normally they have no idea what they're doing. Like movie games, games based on comic book. Well, there's a lot of really good games based on comic books, obviously, but, like, it's mostly movie games that are just shovelware. If I ever do a Genesis game, it'll probably be the Sega Genesis Batman one. I don't think I've ever played a like a superhero game before. I don't think I've ever played one of those. When I was younger, well, the first console I had was a Genesis, and I had Echo and Sonic 2, and a lot of racing games. I love racing games as a kid. I had quite a few of them on the PS1. Didn't play any on the Dreamcast or Saturn back then, because I don't think there was a whole lot, actually. I mean, the Dreamcast really didn't have too many games, to be fair, to begin with. I think I just had I had Jet Set Radio, Crazy Taxi, and then Sonic Adventure. I think that's the only games I had on Dreamcast when I was a kid. That was it. I never played Shenmue. I always wanted to, but I never played it. Don't play it, it's so rough. I don't know what this guy's talking about. See Wizzy in the chat, no idea. I think wow, my voice, whoops, my bad. I think I had like a voice crack there or something. Bing bing wahoo. The guide will say you need to be at this place at 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'd assume it's kind of like that, because I've watched a few people play it. The thing is, like, I don't like playing things. Like, I always buy, I don't like playing on emulators. Like, I never use emulators. So I always save up to buy the games I want to play. That I don't really know what the price is recently, though, for Shenmue, if I wanted to get that. I'll look it up. Give me a sec, I'll look it up. Yeah, that's why it takes me a while to play certain games. It's like some games are just way too expensive. I love having them physically. I love having everything physically. Let me check. Oh, it's not expensive at all, actually. Yeah, I can just get that. It's like $50. Shenmue got re-released. Oh, that's right. It's on Steam, isn't it? Shenmue's on Steam now, I think. By the way, I just got, it was funny. I had 1 minute left before the Steam summer sale ended. I didn't realize that, right? Because I just remembered I wanted to get Fallout 4 on PC because I had a couple hundred hours dumped into it on PS4. Normally, I don't buy console games at all. But, you know, I felt like just buying it on PS4 for whatever reason. Bought the DLC for it. So I wanted to get it on Steam, the Steam sale. And, you know, I tried to install some mods and they just don't work, man. They just don't work. Like, I started up the game. I downloaded the mod installer and it just doesn't work. Like, I figured that, you know, the mod loader would just do everything for me, you know? I just figured it would, but it didn't. It might have something to do with me installing it on the wrong drive as well. Like, maybe there's like a mix-up, like, I put the mod loader on one drive, the game on another drive, like, I don't... Yeah, no, that's what it... One of the mods was like that. Like, I had to actually... Funnily enough, I had to download one of those mods, right? Because it was required for another mod that I wanted to download. Yeah, I'll try it again. I was gonna refund the game just because I don't really have enough time to play games, really. I was working on my my next game that I don't even have a name for it yet. It's not Kai Frings. That was the other one I was working on, and it's not Emerald Antlers either. It's an entirely new one. and I'm making it an RPG Maker XP. You know what's funny? Like people people on 4chan said, like, when are you gonna like get a new engine, right? Like, are you gonna use like a new RPG Maker engine or whatever? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that for my next game. They're gonna see that it's like even older. They're gonna see that it's older than VX Ace. They're gonna see I'm using RPG Maker XP from like 2000 as 2004. Yeah, here's a new engine. It's kind of cool though. There's people like talking about night dirge and stuff. I didn't really expect that. Yeah, I often look up if people are talking about my games and stuff, and I love seeing that. I love seeing that stuff. Yeah, put them on the same drive. Yeah, I tried that afterwards. Like, I think I did have a mix-up before. They still weren't working too well. I like night dirge. I've just been hella busy. Yeah, I've been trying to update the game to make it more smooth, like play more smoothly. It's, obviously with RPG Maker, you're gonna have some limitations to what you can do with it. I mean, with VX Ace, you can the thing is, I can't really make too many scripts. Like, my coding knowledge, like, that's why I'm using RPG Maker to begin with. Like, I just don't really have too much coding knowledge. I know I have my own website and stuff, but how I made my own website was I just used like a pre-built like MyBB thing, like forum, and everything is custom. I made all like there's no icons left that are like default. Same with RPG Maker, everything's custom in that. Yeah. Bro, I played Black Souls. It's okay if it's slightly choppy. I actually liked Night Dirge myself as well. See, like, when I create a game, I want to also enjoy it. So I'll like play through it a few times and change things here and there based on my own kind of taste and whatnot. What I think is like too slow, what's too fast, what's, if something feels way too slow, like in Crescent Quest, for example, like the beginning of the game is like way too slow. So I added a trainer that gives you XP based on how much renown you have, which is like quest points from RuneScape. So you can just level up fast in the early game. It won't have any kind of impact on the late game whatsoever. So I'm glad you liked that, by the way. I noticed that you played it for a long time. Actually, I was surprised. That kind of made me happy. Like, I'm seeing you like you were on it for like 12 hours or something. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Because like, I added so much stuff in New Game Plus, by the way. Yeah, I removed some of the when you take the crystal stuff, the Sion, Sion, I removed some of those faces that, like, because I felt it was way too spammy. Like, it's just like an edited picture of my face that I just put in there that you just start seeing in the game. I took some of that out, so it's more rare to see that now. I felt that was way too much to just keep being spammed. Also, I loved watching Wolfie play through Night Dirge as well, because he got jump scared. By the way, did you get any jump scares on your screen? Because I had to tone that down a little bit as well. Did you see the Rousei one of that? The Nick, edit? Because I love the Rousei one. It's just Ralzai with... You didn't get any jump scares. You're lucky. You're actually lucky. Yeah, so there's a jump scare that can happen of like there's a whole bunch of random events that can happen in the game. Like Dirge can just like sneeze in different pitches. You can find dregs on the ground. Some stuff will appear behind you. Actually, I don't know if I added that one. You'll hear like sound effects like cars in the distance. And then you'll just get the jump scares. One is just my face with like I look like Slender Man. There's a picture of Carlos where he looks like Gaster. And then there's a couple of me in my fursuit. I thought like just having players get like jump scare in the middle of the game, I feel like that would cause like more discussion and stuff, and it also fits in lore wise as well. I'm not gonna spoil anything lore wise on stream, but alright, let me see. At least I don't think so. Honestly, if I did, I probably acted like a CS player getting flashbanged. It's pretty rare to get that, considering like there's a bunch of other different events that can happen aside from that. So it's like a drop table off an enemy. How that works, how the random events work. So but yeah, if you ever open up the game again, I redid all of the textures in the game, like all of them. Like Dirge looks different. I kept Anna and Fang the same. You know what? Actually, I might have updated them. I'm not sure. Like I redid the entire game pretty much. Like I didn't add a new map, but there's new stuff on the maps. Like there's a I should make it like bigger by 1 pixel, by like 3 pixels, and see if anybody notices. Like we have how many players do we have actually? Let me check. Give me a sec. I'm opening up the stuff. I thought we had more than that. That's still enough. That's still, you know, I'm satisfied with that. But we sold. I don't know if I can give it a specific number. I forgot if that's not allowed or not. But it's around 400. So if one of those people noticed, that would be hilarious. That'd be really funny. a clap sound effect. You know what? I'm gonna write that down. I'm actually gonna add that. Like I'm genuinely serious. Like people are gonna wonder if that's like an audio glitch or something. Like Anna joins the party, you hear that. That fits in with the humor I was going for in the game anyway. I'm gonna write that down. Give me a sec. That's because it's like Dirge doing it. Honestly, it's like. But yeah, no. There's like a shrine you can go to on the Vilks Mountain map, and it'll detect how many points you have. Like if you saved up your points without using them, you get rewarded now with unique items that can only be found at that shrine. It's like you get the first reward at like, I think it's like 1,000 points, 5,000 points, 12,000 points, 30,000, 50k points. Like you'll see a whole bunch of sacks, like item sacks, appear underneath the shrine that look different than all the other ones. I think I added stuff in the game that explains it better. I could be wrong on that. I should probably, if I don't, I really need to add that. Because, yeah, no, it is confusing. It is. Like, the only thing I wrote down is that saving deducts the points and stuff. I kind of wanted it to be cryptic in a way, but that is annoying. It's annoying that I don't have it written down where it wasn't really explained. Oh yeah, there's like a bunch of new bosses in the game as well. Like I went crazy with the bosses. Like optional ones where you have to like go into New Game Plus for them and stuff. It's how you get like all the new best in slot gear. There's like an insane amount of gear you can get now as well. I updated the rare drop table as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff to get off the rare drop table. Yeah, your fisherman necklace is still in the game also. I changed the location of it. I don't know where I put it, but it's in a different location now. Like, it's not in the final area on some random wall. It's an actual drop, I think, from an enemy. I should have actually added the divine element on it. I should have added the divine element on it. The elements kind of work differently between Crescent Quest and Night Dirge. I think I changed that up a lot. I don't really remember how I changed it though. You know what's weird? You know what's really odd? That, you know, RPG Maker XP that I've been working on the past, like, the game I've been working on the past week in that engine, like, it feels smoother than VX Ace. Like, even though it's, like, from 2004. Like, it's like when you're playing, it's so smooth. Like, I can't describe it. It's so weird. Like, I think this game is going to be a whole lot more smooth and enjoyable for people because of that. I don't know. Kind of odd. Like, it feels way less jank, honestly. But by the way, so the FPS in Crescent Quest, right? That this is an issue. This is a really big issue. I don't think I can actually update the game anymore, at least the first map of the game. It doesn't matter what computer you have, right? Like my new computer that Wolfie was telling me to get, that I got right now, that I have right now. It runs Crescent Quest at like 40 FPS, and Wolfie's computer like runs it at almost the same amount. Like it's either 30 or 40, and it's not the tutorial. Like the tutorial runs smooth. It's only the first map of the game, because it's 500 by 500 and it has like over 800 events on it. Like process is just, you know, it's like when you go to the tutorial, it's not gonna lag, but as soon as you get off the tutorial, you're gonna get 40 FPS, and as soon as you enter a house, you'll start going fast because it's a separate map. Yeah. There's too many events on the here. You know, I'll send a screenshot of it. Let me open up Steam real quick again. Give me 1 second. Let me open it up. By the way, I don't know what's gonna happen, because I have a gigantic update for Crescent Quest, and when I mean gigantic, I mean like I'm overhauling the entire thing, and I don't know if it's I don't know if it's gonna last. the first map you're probably gonna get like 10 FPS or something. Alright, I'm opening it up. I remember the suggestions you gave me for TimeLierG when you with the Sion stuff. Like you wanted to you wanted more than to just see like new enemies appear and stuff. I think I could possibly do that. I think I could do that. Like I have all your suggestions written down still. There's some stuff that's like really hard for me to implement though. Oh, there goes the star. Let me refresh the page real fast. Give me a sec. They're all saying world 420, 421. 421. I think this is also at Hasidious Mine. I'm looking at the website right now. Yep. There it is. Okay. Like, I'll try to add something. I'll try to add something more, like what you're talking about. I'll see what I can do. Like, because the thing is, I actually want it to be so crazy that it would actually change the look of the map. And I can do that, but it would overwrite the already existing map changes and stuff. It's just, it would start overlapping. I'll see what I can do. I'll definitely see what I can. Like the enemy like approaching you and then disappearing. That's something I can add, because that's similar to a random event I added or was going to add. Give me one moment. I'm gonna mute the audio real quick because you're gonna hear a lot of like screenshot taken sounds, Windows 10 sounds. Music. Let me pause this as well. Okay. Like, this is something that I probably shouldn't have done. Like, everything is just on the, like, on one map. I should have made it, go to the next map sooner. Like, that's what the problem is. That's actually what the issue is. Like, just the size of it. And, you know, like, okay, it looks small at first, right? But your character is a single one of those, like, tiny little tiles that you see if you zoom in. It's kind of just like that's basically the first map of the game aside from the tutorial. Like as soon as you hop off the tutorial, you're putting that, and it starts because everything's loaded at once. It's not rendered in slowly. Like everything's just yeah. You're not gonna hear any of those noises on the stream. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let me see this. Maybe have yeah, so the problem with adding like a strange gaster, kind of like Mystery Man doorway at like a random chance when you with the Sion stuff, the problem with that is that when you walk in and out, so I know a fix for this. Normally what would happen is you can farm points infinitely if you could walk in and out of a door, because the enemies would respawn, right? But I could actually add it. It could teleport you to a room on the same map, and it wouldn't actually. There wouldn't be any issues. It wouldn't reload the enemies. So that's something I could do. I could add the strange door hallway and stuff like that, because I have stuff like that in Crescent Quest that can happen. When you create a character in Crescent Quest, you have your own ID that you can check on your profile card and stuff, and depending on that ID. and the range of that ID. It's like fun values from Undertale, kind of. Like different stuff happens and different characters appear, say different stuff. I have something similar in TimeLierG as well. Here, like I'm gonna screenshot these ideas you have here, and I'll go add them into the game. Then I'll send you some screenshots of the progress of it as well. I have that. There's that. By the way, I made the house even more obscure. By the way, like your house in Crescent Quest, it's like on the seaside. Like you have to go to Petrivane Forest, and then you actually have to lose a boss fight, a quest boss in Petrivane Forest, and you'll be taken to a doctor, and you have to walk north, and there's a hidden pathway, and you go to your you find your house on the seaside mountain, like this mountain range, and it's just this like this house. There's a unique dialogue when you bring the Susie ring there as well. Like that's still in the game. Like the Kazu drag ring is that's a quest item, and you get to keep it after the quest is complete. You could do different stuff with it. I forgot what effect it has. It has an effect on it. It's like an obscure effect as well. Yeah, there's because you have an RPG Maker, you can easily make like hidden effects on items through like common events. Like you have common events and everything, and you can just put those on. Well, not directly on armor. I don't think it works directly on armor, but you add it through the skill tab. It can be a little bit confusing if it's your first time using RPG Maker and stuff, but. Yeah, you can add all sorts of hidden effects. Like I have like an ancient ring in Crescent Quest, and your character is silent because like it's a self-insert. Like you're inserting yourself onto that character, but if you put the ancient ring on, like he'll just start talking. Like your character will just interact with other NPCs now, and he'll just have dialogue. And just start speaking on his own. Fun fact, like dialogue lines like that, and just like code from that version of the game, from that kind of quest, still there's still problems with that because there's like remnants of the older version in there. Like many years ago, someone tried to use like an agility obstacle, right? Like for swifting, a swifting obstacle. And it said like it tried to load Moonman's face into the text box, and it crashed the game because of that. Like there's like code that is still left around the map. Like I cleared pretty much all of it out, I think. I don't know if there's any left. There's probably some left on there. Like it genuinely said like Moonman's face could not be found, and just closed out of the game for this guy. And he lives on through Winian in the game. Like Winian was supposed to be the main character of the game, but I changed it. So he just has his own entire quest line now, along with Endor and Sentlor. The Moon God. I mean, I still if you go into like I have like an entire quest that's a reference to him, honestly. Like it's the Lunar Mansion quest where you go into the basement and he has a you can check out a piano in the back of a wagon that has black glasses on it that you can obtain. And you get the musician's sword as well that you can turn into the Notorious sword. Like it switches forms. You can turn into the Sword of Uproars and everything. You can switch back and forth. The cool glasses, yeah. Something I always wanted to do was that when you actually equip an item, it appears on your character. I got around that somehow with just like you can have an entire armor set and you can turn into a costume that you can wear and stuff. So if you have a certain outfit, a certain event item, you can turn that into a token that you use to actually show it on your character. That's how I got around doing that. When you equip an item, nothing actually changes on yourself, so you have to equip costumes and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna send you a Steam key eventually to that game I'm working on. I'm gonna send you a Steam key for it. I didn't pay the Steam fee for it yet. I'm gonna do that later. Gonna do that later. Because I feel if I buy that right away and I pay for that, it's gonna motivate me to actually, finish it, because it's like, I just use the money on it. I mean, I just started working on it just a couple days ago, so it's nowhere near finished. It's nowhere near finished. Like right now, I'm making a town that looks like Canifis. It's going to be the starting town and everything. There's a lot of sprite work I have to do. I was trying to go for a unique art style for it, but I think if I do that, it's going to take a lot of time. And the reason why it's going to take a lot of time is, I keep going outside and I'm actually taking pictures of stuff for textures in the game. Like, I actually draw the full sprite first, right? I draw the full sprite, and then I copy paste the actual, like, outside textures onto it. I think that's going to take way too long. I might just start drawing. I might just start drawing normally. I was going to start having, I was going to start streaming me drawing, by the way. I think that would be cool. Me drawing my pixel art and stuff. Because I record all of it. Like, all my pixel art I make, I archive me making all of it, because you have people that are using AI to make stuff now, and I would hate that in the future. Like, I know that I've been working on Crescent Quest, for example, for like almost 10. Well, actually, that's been over 10 years now. But this AI stuff, like, I absolutely hate it. I don't want to be accused of that. So yeah, I record all my stuff I do. That's why I stream RuneScape all the time and record RuneScape all the time as well, because it's like, if we have people botting the max, that's clearly a problem. that is genuinely a problem. Let me turn on the music and read what you're saying. All right. Yeah, maybe drawing might be better. It is. It's much better because have like a realistic tree hidden. Well, I already have the tree in the game. That's like just I went outside and took a picture of a tree and just put it in. Like I'm still gonna have those like those textures in the game, but for the most part, it will just be me probably just making sprites. But there will be some textures that are like, you know, like a tree that's just copy and paste in the game. I was too lazy. I didn't even put that much transparency on the tree. I just you can see the blue sky in the background. It's kind of, you know, maybe people like that. You know, it's unique. It stands out. It's unprofessional. You know. Yeah, we have to have a Susie tree hidden on the maps. We also have people buying maxed accounts. Yeah, I know I complain about this every single stream. Why are people going around with stolen valor where it's like they say like, hey, I got like when Nick told me that people are actually buying combat achievements for like all the combat achievements for $8,000, I'm like, dude, that is so atrocious. Like, what, are you going to show off something you didn't earn? Like, are you actually going to do that? It's like, what? You know what the funny thing is? You know what the best thing of all time is that they get caught constantly. Like, imagine going into a game you've never played before. Like, me and you, right? We've played since 05. But me, basically, I always say I played in 06 because I don't count myself as an 05 player. I started playing around, like, really late 05, like almost around December and stuff. So I don't count myself as an 05 player. But if you have someone that's new to an MMO, right, and they go in, you can clearly tell. It's like that guy that we saw the other day fighting the Desert Treasure 2 boss at Ferox Enclave. Like, he had like the NPC following him. You can clearly tell that guy just bought his account. Like, there's no other possible way. Like, you can tell that these people did that. And if you're doing a raid with someone, they have no idea what they're doing on a maxed account, that's a problem. Right? That's a problem. Like, okay, let's say that, you know, like me, for example, like I do pretty bad. Like, I'm going to do raids after I max, and it's going to be my first time doing it. But if someone doesn't know how to switch prayers, that's a problem. That's... Like, if someone doesn't know what prayers to use, that is an issue. That's suspicious. That is genuinely suspicious. Like, there's a reason why if you go to the GE and there's a whole lot of people spamming like, hey, I'll go do quests for you. You know, like, I'll play on your account for you. Like, that feels so dirty. Like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but like when I go to like edit videos and upload videos for you on your channel, like, I don't like signing into your account to do that. Like, I don't actually like doing that. Like, it feels wrong signing into someone else's account. Like, I try to get off of it as fast as possible because there's just something about it. Like, I don't know. I don't like people touching my account. I don't know if you're the same way, but me and Wolfie are the same way on that. Like, we don't like other people, you know, touching our accounts that we've worked. Like, it's not the fact that we worked on it. It's just the fact that it's like you're wearing someone else's skin, honestly. That's what it feels like. It's genuinely what it feels like. I don't know. I'm gonna turn on some RuneScape music now, unless you just want me to repeat the Daggerfall soundtrack. We love the Daggerfall OST. I'll put it back on soon. But, like, the thing is, right? Like, I just don't understand the point. What is the actual... Feels like you're filling up someone's personal... Yeah, exactly. It's, you know... No, I don't have ads on this stream. If you're seeing ads, that should not be the case. They're turned off. Like, do you see them? Do you see ads? I have ads off. I have them off. Yeah, if you're seeing ads, there's definitely something weird going on then. But Like, what's the point of having someone play on your account for you all the way, like, just to, just let's say someone was to max their account, so they just have someone else do that, right? Why? Like, just why? Like, what, it's kind of like, now, I don't want to say this, like, I know it's not monetized or anything, but it's like you're sitting in the chair, you know what I mean, and just watching it happen. It's like, you're not playing the game, so what's the point? Like, are you paying someone so you can, like, go do bossing and stuff faster, or, like, what? You know, no, not even that, because I've seen people that have them go do bossing for them. Like, there's people buying, raids completion capes that are supposed to be this prestigious thing, right? Like, an Infernal cape is prestigious as well. And that one guy that streamed himself, quote unquote, himself doing the Inferno, he had a live webcam up, but a pre-recorded stream of someone else doing the Inferno for him, right? But he had a live webcam up in the top left corner, I think it was. And he's acting like he's sweating, and he's acting like he's clicking and trying to pretend like he's doing all the movements all the way through the Inferno, right? And at the very end, he throws his hands up in the air to celebrate. He's like, yeah, I did it, guys. Guys, I did it. Look, as he's throwing his hands up in the air, right? You can still see the mouse moving and his character moving around and clicking. He messed up so bad. Like, why would you go through the effort to pretend? Like, you're just imagine being so much of a poser at that point. Like, imagine being that much of a tourist and poser. Like, that is so bad. Why would you go through the effort to fake that? It's like, okay, you know what? If you're some random dude that already maxed, and you're like I this is still inexcusable, right? Like, I'm not saying this is excusable at all, but let's say, like, you know, some guy just wants to get the stats to go do PKing or something. Like, okay, you know, Torvesta has some fans supposedly play on his account for him. He even said that on a video. He's like, yeah, I have some people playing on my account for me to so I can just create like a pure. I mean, you should do that yourself, honestly, but anyway, that's aside the point. That's one thing, right? It's another thing to pretend that you just achieved this, like, this accomplishment, you know? That is so awful. That is, I bet there's people out there that actually paid for Champions capes as well. That's hideous to think about. That's disgusting. Me beating Sins of the Father, thank God, kept me off this game. See, like, the thing is, like, when it took you that long to actually get, what is his name? Vanstrom? That was the final boss of Sins of the Father, I think. I think that was Vanstrom Klaus. Like, that's, you felt good after that, you know? And I beat it pretty fast because, like, I did that late. I did that pretty late, so I didn't feel that accomplished. But, like, someone just getting the stats that doesn't have that many stats, beating that, it's like, damn, dude, I got that. These people don't feel accomplished when they're paying for there should be no paying for progress. Like, and the weird thing is, right, Jagex allows this. They allow it for if you pay for it with in-game GP. That should not be allowed. Remember when account sharing was against the rules? Remember that? That should have always been the same. There should be no such thing as account sharing. That's wrong. That's just wrong. Yeah, I forgot what I used against Vanstrom. I know it's on video somewhere, but yeah, no, it's completely fine. Like, those services, they let you do it. And I'm not saying it's fine. Jagex says it's fine, but they did supposedly crack down on gold selling. I hope that's the case. But like, they stopped, like, they actually started going after gold buyers as well. They started going after gold buyers. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but You'll probably find some rage posts online saying like I just bought like like a billion worth of gold and then Jax just banned me. That would be funny seeing some rage posts about that online. Oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to point out that other guy who bought his account and bought his Infernal Cape, bought everything he had, and he was wearing Blood Torva, dude. He was wearing Blood Torva, and he bought Blood Torva as well. Like, he had all that. He had all this prestigious stuff on his account that he didn't earn, and he made a post on Twitter, or X now, directed towards Jagex, and he said, there's this like really bad glitch that just happened to me because I was doing Slayer, and I went up, and these deviant specters, these deviant specters just they drained my stats, they killed me instantly, and I had my gravestone there, and I went back to get the gravestone, and they killed me instantly again. And it's like he lost all of it. He lost everything, dude. He lost everything. I don't know what items protected, because he was probably carrying around like T-bows. I think he had everything. He said he lost like 3 or 4 billion, plus his quote unquote prestigious stuff like his Blood Torva, he probably lost the Infernal Cape as well. He didn't know what a Slayer helmet was. Just think about this. It probably had all the combat achievements on it. He probably spent like $12,000 on that account, and he doesn't know what Slayer is. Just think about that. Just think about that for a second. He does not even know what a Slayer helmet is, and he bought all of it. And by the way, he deleted his post afterwards, but everybody screenshotted it. Like, I think he tried removing his username offline. He probably changed his username, quote unquote his username. Like, it's so satisfying to see account buyers just, getting done in by the enemies in the game, honestly. Like, how can you not know? Like, these are individuals, right? These are individuals that try to spread politics in your hobby. I'm not going to get into politics, right? These are left-wing people that want to say, like, oh, I've always been here. Like, they're trying to pretend like they're not posers to your favorite hobby, video game, religion. Like, they'll come in, they'll try to subvert it. They'll say, like, we need to have these pride events in the game. And then, they'd never played the game before. So to pretend to be like us, to pretend to be like veterans like we are, and again, I don't like using the word veteran because I didn't play RS1 back in the day when it was new. But they're not like us. They never touched the game before. They instantly go to our hobbies and pretend like they've always been here and that we're the outcast. They're like, oh, you can't play RuneScape and be right wing. You can't be RuneScape and be apolitical. You have to have the same ideology I do. It's like you just showed up out of nowhere, and you're buying accounts online. Like, you bought your RuneScape account online, you bought your Twitter account online, and you're pretending like just so you can have like a 2007 date on your account or something. It's like, no, dude, your ideology wasn't here before. It never was in the game. All right, it never was. Because it didn't exist back then. This mandated ideology talking about labels. It's labels. That's what it is. It's labels. Again, I'm not insulting anybody. I'm not, I don't condone any kind of harassment towards anyone. I don't condone any kind of insults towards anyone. But at the end of the day, these are people that want to join in your hobby and subvert it entirely and try to make it revolve around them like they've always been there. These people are new to the internet, by the way. And so, hey, some of them aren't, but they didn't have their ideology back then. But most of the people that buy accounts are new to the game. They're new to the internet. They don't understand how things work. They weren't around when free speech was in full force, which, by the way, God bless. Like, I'm so glad that the internet is back to normal. It's like the 2000s internet all over again. It's awesome. Very awesome. Like, you can look it up too. They don't even know how to use Google, dude. They're like you think I'm joking, but they genuinely don't know it. These people just want to feel superior to you, or morally, financially, or look financially superior with these account block. That's what it is. Like, they're just virtue signal. They want to look, like you said, morally superior. They want to look financially superior because they grew up in these ritzy neighborhoods, these rich neighborhoods and stuff. They never worked a day in their lives. They don't know what grinding is, you know. These college kids. That's what it is. They can afford to blow like $5,000 on an old RPG account just to pretend like they've always been there. Like, I want to... They go to really obscure games, by the way. I'm not gonna say specific kinds of people, but you probably know the kinds I'm going to be talking about here. Have you noticed how they always go to really old, obscure retro games, like really obscure RPGs, really obscure games, like Nights into Dreams, for example? And they'll start putting their gender ideology into it. Like, they come out of nowhere, right? And they act like they fit in, and they act like they own everything when they just showed up out of nowhere. It's like a new guy moving into your neighborhood and just like waving flags around all over the place. It's like, who is this guy? They try to find the most obscure video games, and you know why? This is my explanation for why they join obscure games, like, you know, just obscure retro games, and even like old MMOs like RuneScape. This is my explanation, right? I think that because these communities are smaller, they can try to grasp it more. They can try to have more grasp over it. Like, they'll try to get moderator privileges, admin privileges in servers. Even in video games themselves, like, they'll try to sign up for the company. They'll try to join companies, like smaller, obscure games, because they know that the communities are smaller in those. And by the way, I hate using the word community as well, because, like, you know, back in the day on the old internet, you've had thousands upon thousands of RuneScape communities. It wasn't just a singular community, or what they call quote-unquote fandom. It was never like that. Well, it's because they want it to look like that community was always like that. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do. Like, and they can do that easier with like older video games because the communities are smaller for those games. They do know a different type of that one, yeah. Like, I feel like, you know, another thing, by the way, another thing is it's about attention as well. It's obviously about attention. They want to stand out, and they want to be really unique, even though they're all the same, honestly. Like, they feel the more stuff they add to their biographies online, like pronouns in bio, certain physical attributes in bio, ideology in bio, communist symbols in bio, for all kinds of Palestinian flags in bio. They're trying to stand out and be unique. They're trying to join these obscure video game communities because they feel like they can be a part of that and popular at that. I mean, that's just Mike Matei's bio, dude. That's Chad. That's Chad behavior right there, man. Honestly, that's just alpha behavior. Oh, man. I love Mike Matei, man. He's awesome. He's so cool. I mean that too. I'm not joking. I'm laughing, but he seems like a cool guy. He seems cool. Yeah, he does that when he's playing Mega Man. Like, he goes, yeah. You see him, like, you know, nod his head down under the camera. And then he goes online, he's like, yeah, I did it, so what? Hey, like I like his unfiltered rage in like streams, by the way. Cause like, you know, sometimes you can hear me get mad at some games, right? Like you can hear me get mad, but like I have a filter, right? I have a filter that I put on. You know, I'm not gonna, and even off stream, I don't really yell or anything, right? I don't really yell, but I do curse a lot if I get mad. But you know, I have a filter. I'm not gonna start screaming like a banshee, like really loud and high pitch. But like, I love that about him, that he doesn't have a filter. He just does, like, I mean, you can just look at the Elmo video for that, where he's inside James house at like 3 a.m. And like James and his wife that was before James met his wife, probably, maybe not, but James is like probably like upstairs sleeping, you know, and stuff, and then Mike is like downstairs, right outside of the kitchen on the couch watching an Elmo movie and making really obscene like jokes about the girl like holding a blanket in front of Elmo. Like he's doing an Elmo impression. Like that. Like how can you not love the guy? Like it's so unhinged. It's great. It's amazing. It's awesome. I mean, bro, I almost always. Yeah, like Wolfie just you know, that one Deltarune stream. That's funny how YouTube just doesn't care about that Deltarune stream. Like they don't have the automatic bot flagging streams anymore. Like YouTube's really chill now. I don't like using the word chill because that's kind of like a younger generational, where it's like using the word chat or like based, or like I'm too old to use that kind of stuff. But like when I got him stuck in that piano, dude. When I got him stuck in that piano, that was so funny. By the way, Toby fixed that. He fixed the piano, dude. You can't get stuck in the piano anymore. Toby must have solved that. Like it was in the update patch of the same one where he fixed the duplicate Chris in the closet. It was in the same patch notes. If I say that, I cannot. What do you mean you can't remove it? Like in this chat, like you can't remove your own message? I'll remove, like, by the way, I've been doing this as well. Like I remove anything that could be considered bannable in the live stream chat, so don't worry about it. Yeah, no, that would probably be gone at this point then. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. Is it just me, or is this star like lasting really long? Like, and by really long, I mean really long here. You're taking too long. Like, I know this is the second one that we're mining, but still. We've been streaming for 2 hours again already. That's crazy. I kind of want to, I know I get distracted a whole lot, right? But kind of want to do something else. How much... I don't think this equates to the exact charges when I put this on. 1,383. So... Oh, no, it does. It does equate to this. Okay, never mind. I kind of want to stream me trying to beat Dark Fact. We've been here for an hour. Yeah, if you're gonna stream, I'll just I'll end my stream right now and just go watch yours. I only made a turkey sandwich before, so I'm gonna have to eat again though before I join in. Now we need the RS stream. All right, I'm gonna think of something to do because I want to do something more exciting rather than just AFK and talk. I mean, that's fun and all, but I'm just trying to think here. I mean, I feel like if I go to a Serb, we're gonna get a Primordial Crystal. Honestly, I'm gonna go do Serb for a little bit. Do I have any prayer pot? No, I don't actually, but I can make some right now. I'm gonna go grab some snape grass. By the way, I was fighting that for 3 hours, right? And I was like, you know, let me take a clip every time. That's funny.